Li Cheng, his middle name Xian Xi, was born in 919 and died in 967. This was the period of time when 5 imperial dynasties in China succeeded each other in succession as a result of political upheavals. It all started in 907 with the overthrow of the Tang dynasty and ended in 960 with the reign of the Song dynasty. Li Chen belonged to the reigning Tang family. He received a proper education. But having passed the state examination for the highest degree of jinshi, he never entered the civil service. Li Cheng lived and worked in 3 cities, in the old Tang capital of Chang'an, then in the city of Yingqiu in Jingzhou, and ended his days in the Sun capital of Kaifeng, where he became a member of the Hanlin Academy and received the honorary title of Guanlu Cheng, having light-colored merit. Li Cheng adhered to the principles of neo-Confucianism, a Chinese philosophical system that developed in the 11th through 16th centuries, from the Song dynasty to the Ming dynasty. This system was a synthesis of the major intellectual traditions that existed in China at that time. It had a strong influence on the intellectual life not only of China, but also of other neighboring countries, Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. While emphasizing Confucianism, the system of neo-Confucianism integrated elements of Taoism and Buddhism. But in contrast to its forerunners, who preached withdrawal from active life and reality itself, neo-Confucianism espoused realism and practicality. Service Li Cheng preferred traveling around the country. In one of these wanderings, he fell ill and died. Together with Guan Tung and Fan Quan Li Cheng, became one of the founders of the so-called the Sung landscape style. These artists, along with mountain landscapes and developed landscapes such as flat distance. In addition, Li Cheng is known as a theorist of painting, poet, novelist, and historian. Neo-Confucianism called for a deep study of nature and merging with it. In his painting, travelers in the winter forest or otherwise pines and stones, the artist depicted a learned man, perhaps a philosopher, a poet, an artist, or maybe a man who owns all these professions at once, who spent all his years to comprehend the truth. Even now, these secrets are hidden from him under a thick layer of snow. His gaze can appreciate only what is at the level of his eyes, small branches and twigs peeking out from under the snow. But the main knowledge is located at an inaccessible height, like the evergreen needles on the old, lanky, mighty pines. Despite his aged appearance, to nature he is still an inexperienced boy, like his 2 apprentices accompanying the master on this journey.